Tell me if you have ever had this experience. You follow totally 100%, everything is working in tutorial. And then you try to create something new and quickly realize you can't actually do anything. Have you ever this happened to you? For me as software engineer, this have happened to me many times. And let me tell you, it is frustrating and boring. This phenomenon is what we call tutorial hell. Tutorial is a simple phenomenon where you actually follow tutorial and it is working as expected, but you can't actually implement those skills and build something new out of it. For those who don't know me, my name is Gilbert. I'm self-taught software engineer, freelancer, and entrepreneur. I've been doing freelancing for many years on a platform like Upwork, Fiverr, Code Mentor, both as a freelancer but also as a client. Today I'm going to show you lessons I've learned about building impactful portfolio that attracts clients, and lessons that has helped me to break that cycle of tutorial hell and run different projects from different clients across the globe. Lesson number 1: build something from scratch. This sounds obvious, but this is where learning actually takes place. When you're building for something from scratch, you learn different strategies of how to approach and solve the problem. So, to break this cycle of tutorial hell, the first thing you need to do, I personally did, is to build projects from scratch. I remember following Udemy courses, YouTube tutorials, and building projects from tutorials. And when I tried to do something on my own, it was disaster. And to resolve that issue, what I did was to start building something from scratch. This way, I learned a lot of stuff that I never did when I was following tutorials. Because simply tutorial is supposed to be smooth, right? But when you actually build something from scratch, that's where you learn how to debug stuff. You learn what is working, what doesn't. You learn how to optimize your thing, right? Which takes me to the lesson number 2. Get inspired by existing projects. I've said to build something from scratch, to build your dream project from scratch. But it is very hard to come up with the concept, to come up with actual stuff that needed. So get ready to get inspired by other projects. Use platforms like Forest. There are tremendous amount of projects that you can get inspired from. Look at what others are building and then build similar stuff. But not from tutorial, but from the other live project. Get inspired, analyze the structure, and then adapt to your needs. Which moves me to the lesson number 3. Use template and modify it. Well, this might sound like contrary to the previous point. To the contrary of popular opinion, you actually, on your portfolio, you need a clean, well-designed project. You don't need a sloppy project on your portfolio. Imagine you are a client and you are viewing a portfolio of somebody who have applied to your job, and you saw clean design project versus sloppy, well-not designed project. Which one would you pick? Of course, I will pick the one with clean project. Simply, this shows that you care about how you present yourself, but also when you modify projects and templates, you learn the skills which are actually needed in the real world. In the real world, it is very rare you are going to create something from scratch. They are already designed in a place. So if you're not a designer, you are just regular developer, make sure to use template. In the real world, you will be provided with design needed, and then you will develop something from there. But when you're building portfolio, make sure you have something clean on your portfolio website, something shareable, not that sloppy apps or website. Which moves me to the lesson number 4. Understand what clients need. Truly, client doesn't care if you've built something from scratch or template. What they care about is that can you solve their problem? Can you deliver the result they expect? So understand what client need and touch that. That means when you are building projects, make sure you are building something meaningful. Don't build random project you don't care about. Build something you care about. Understand that the client care about solving the problem. Doesn't care if you've coded something from scratch or use template. Something that give them guarantee that they can trust you to get job done. So on your portfolio, make sure you put a project that truly solves the client's problem. Which moves me to the lesson number 5. Stay consistent and be focused. Stop jumping from one framework to another. I made this mistake when I was starting as a developer. I will learn React, I will learn Vue, I will learn Angular. But in the end, I will master nothing. So when you're building project, focus on one thing. Don't jump from one framework to another. If you choose React, go for it. Build project in React and go deeper and deeper in React. If you choose to go with Angular, with Vue, make sure you go deeper and deeper. Be focused. Stay consistent in that. Being focused and persist on one thing, accomplish this thing. It gives you confidence to talk about what you have built. Consistent is the key. Master your current skills. You're quickly amazed how you will become an expert in short term. Which moves me to the lesson number 6. Document your journey. This is almost underrated skills, but documenting your journey of how you are building things is one of the best things you can do for your career. Writing down the process and challenge and solution you've come with will help you further in your career when you find similar challenges. Also, documenting your journey helps you to explain your project easily. It is like you know exactly what you did and you've documented it and you know exactly each part of your project. It's becoming handy and will help you to grow as an expert. Which moves me to the lesson number 7. Leverage AI tool. Nowadays, if you're not using AI, I don't know what you are doing. The AI is the future. It is not going anywhere. I know there are discussions like AI is making us lazy, dependent on it, but think about the first time calculator came to the place. Imagine what parents or teachers said. Probably they said, our kids will no longer able to do mathematics stuff because calculator came to simplify how we do maths. And then what happened next? Did calculator actually made people lazy? Or it has improved the way people work with mathematics? The AI is another way of improving how we do stuff. If you're not using AI in your project, or at least using AI to increase your productivity, I don't know what you are doing. Just remember, breaking free from tutorial hell requires intentional, consistent effort. I hope these lessons will help you to improve your portfolio and also help you to attract clients you want. If you get value from this video, make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. It really helps this channel grow and also help this message reach a lot of people. I really appreciate it. Until next time, keep grinding. Success is just a matter of time.